Hoist the colors.
Left turn. Arch.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. Sacrificed for the benefit of our country and the Marine Corps. His current dedication to duty will be commended as we wish him, his wife Dawn, and their wonderful children the very best in all future endeavors. The retiring officer for today's ceremony is First Lieutenant Russo. She is stationed at BMGR 252, Cherry Point, North Carolina.
Marine to be retired.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the reading of the retirement certificate and the message from the President of the United States. United States Marine Corps. Staff Sergeant Robert L. Burge will be transferred 31 July 2016 from the United States Marine Corps to the Fleet Marine Corps Reserve after 20 years of honorable and faithful active service. Signed, Robert B. Neller, Commandant of the Marine Corps. From the President of the United States, Certificate of Appreciation for service in Armed Forces of the United States of America, Staff Sergeant Robert L. Burge, United States Marine Corps. I extend to you my personal thanks and the sincere appreciation of a grateful nation for your contribution of honorable service to our country. You have helped maintain the security of the nation during a critical time in its history with devotion to duty and a spirit of sacrifice in keeping with the proud traditions of the military service. Your commitment and dedication have been an inspiration for those who will follow in our footsteps. And for all Americans who join me today in saluting you for a job extremely well done, my best wishes to you for happiness and success in the future. Signed, Barack Obama, Commander-in-Chief. Commandant of the Marine Corps, dear Staff Sergeant Burge, the Marine Corps has been your occupation and family for many years past, and I am certain the memories, interests, and future of the Corps will remain with you forever. Many desire to obtain your accomplished goals, but few can compare to you. You have clearly demonstrated the exceptional leadership qualities and professional contributions we seek of our senior leaders and Marines. We are proud, as you must be, of your successful career. As a teacher to young Marines, a source of wise counsel, and as an example of those soldierly virtues we so admire, you have made a mark on the Corps that will remain long after you have left our active ranks. There are many young Marines that you have influenced who will carry on in the same fine tradition that has always characterized the United States Marine Corps. You have my best wishes for good health and continued success in the years ahead. Semper Fidelis, signed, Robert B. Neller, Commandant of the Marine Corps. From the Sergeant Major of the Marine Corps, dear Staff Sergeant Burge, on the occasion of your retirement, I would like to extend my congratulations and heartfelt thanks for your many years of dedicated service and selfless devotion to our country and Corps. You have made tremendous contribution and sacrifice throughout your Marine Corps career. As you prepare to enter this new chapter of your life, you can look back with immense pride and satisfaction on all that you have accomplished. You have set an example of professionalism and leave a standard of excellence for all Marines who will carry on the legacy of our Corps. My wife Andrea joins me in wishing you continued success in the future. Semper Fidelis, signed Ronald L. Green, 18th Sergeant Major of the Marine Corps. Flag certificate. This certifies that the accompanying American flag was flown over 2nd Marine Aircraft Wing Headquarters, Marine Corps Air Station, Cherry Point, North Carolina on 9 June 2016 in dedication of faithful service to the United States Marine Corps. Signed, G. L. Thomas, Commanding General, 2nd Marine Aircraft Wing. Staff Sergeant Burge, on behalf of the Secretary of the Navy, the Marines of your command are honored to present you with the foundation of our great nation, a symbol of what you have worked to preserve for 20 years. During your career, please accept this flag of the United States of America. Ladies and gentlemen, First Lieutenant Caruso.
I wrote myself some notes. I want to make sure I hit everyone, didn't miss a single thing. First of all, most officers will probably go all 20 years of their career if they stand that long without this incredible honor. So I just wanted to say thank you from above my heart for asking me to have done this. Can you hear me? I can just talk a little bit loudly if I need to do so. All right. Thank you so much, John and Burge family, and your grandfather's here as well. Thank you so much for coming. This is incredible. So when Staff Sergeant Burge asked me to do his retirement, I kind of looked at him a little quizzical and said, I can find someone more important. You know, I'm only a first lieutenant. I don't think you really want me to do this. So again, thank you for this honor. Staff Sergeant Burge came into the Marine Corps in 1996. It was a great year, 1996. Florida won the NCAA championship. The Braves played the Yankees in the World Series. The Olympics were hosted in Atlanta. The movie Jerry Maguire came out. And First Lieutenant Caruso started kindergarten. All jokes aside, my time with Staff Sergeant Burge has been short and it's been brief. But Staff Sergeant Burge is the type of Marine that you don't need to spend a lot of time with to tell the quality of work that he produces and the impact that he has on the Marines around him. He's incredibly unique. He's already served 20 years, and unlike many others, has been at every single KC-130 squadron. That in itself is incredible. 152, 234, 252, 253, 352, 452. It's a very unique set of skills that the Marine Corps is going to be missing. Staff Sergeant Burge has seen every coast, done numerous deployments, detachments, WTIs. I've heard it said a number of times that the Marine Corps can survive without you. And that might be true, Staff Sergeant, but the Marine Corps is going to be a much less experienced, brighter place without you in it. Thank you so much for your honorable service.
Ladies and gentlemen, Staff Sergeant Burge.
All right, I'm going to try to speak loud enough. I am going to use my paper so I don't continue on and make this longer than it needs to be. All right, thank you, First Lieutenant Caruso, for those inspiring words of endearment. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to thank each and every one of you for coming here today. I'd like to thank my mom, Shirley. You're the reason I'm here today and a source of inspiration to me you will never know. I'd like to thank my grandfather, Lee, for teaching me the fundamentals of becoming the man I am today. Thank you. To my children, Austin and Robert Jr., I thank you for giving me the drive, even when times were tough, to keep you proud of me. To my sister, Melissa, I want to thank you, because I cannot stand here today without the support you provided me over the years. And to my beautiful wife, Dawn, my steady rock, you've been the awesome wife, great mother, and the head of household when I was deployed to answer the nation's call. You have done an amazing job. I love you more than you will know. Thank you. Now to my squadron. I would like to thank Sergeant Major Boyer for guidance and wisdom as my senior enlisted advisor and the coordination of my retirement. I would also like to thank Master Sergeant Hernandez and Master Sergeant Church for your mentorship and friendship. Staff Sergeant Wiskowski and Staff Sergeant Bell. Oh, wasn't here. But for taking the time out to participate in this memorable event. The color guard. Where are they at? They're behind you. Behind me. I thank you, Marines. And to the staff and TOs who came out to celebrate with me, thank you. And last but not least, I would like to thank the ops and the maintenance department. All right, it's hard to believe I joined 20 years ago in the little town of King George. I was not the biggest fan of the military in general. Once I boarded the bus to Paris Island, I was excited until we arrived and stood on those infamous yellow footprints. Then I realized this is for real. Look at my best friend Richard and said, what do we get ourselves into? After completing basic training, my whole world changed when I earned the title of United States Marine. I've had the pleasure of serving with some of the finest men and women. I was honored to be attached to all of the VMGR squadrons, and it's been the greatest experience for me. They have enabled us to make multiple trips around the world, see many countries, some good, some bad, but all have an impact on the Marine I am today. Now to those who went before me, led me, and mentored me. Thank you for showing me how to be faithful to my Marines. Your inspiration and guidance were my motivation and compass. I hope I was able to live up to your standards you set for me. To all the Marines I leave behind, remember that we are family. Our strength lies in teamwork more than individual achievements. Allow no wedge to be driven between you and your fellow Marines. Finally, please believe me when I say this, the time we spend together in the Marine Corps is as good as it gets. Make the most of it. Accept every challenge, seek out every adventure. When your time in the Corps is done and you reflect on your memories, be sure that you have made them good ones. Semper Fidelis, Marines.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the benediction, playing of Anchor's Wing, and the Marine flag.
Shout out to VMGR 252. We'd like to present Staff Sergeant Burge a small token of a small gift as a farewell token, I guess. Hopefully you'll enjoy it and remember your time here with us at VMGR 252. The Marines, staff and COs of VMGR 252. We just wanted to send you, give you this and say best of luck in your future endeavors.